Nevada has an interesting and diverse history that isn't explored enough. Shayla Washington takes us to a place on campus where you can travel in time to the days of railroad tycoons, gambling halls, and mobsters. Take a look.
The Lied Library is home to thousands of books and UNLV students that conduct research, socialize, and cram for an exam or two. But the Lied Library is also home to a very special history, the history of Las Vegas. The unique history of Las Vegas, Southern Nevada, the gaming industry, and UNLV can be found in the Special Collections Library. Located on the third floor and often overlooked, the Special Collections Library houses several collections of books, photographs, manuscripts, oral histories, videos, and artifacts, and each tells a part in the special history and culture of Las Vegas.
I like to think that what makes Special Collections special here at UNLV, and a lot of different university libraries have their own special collections, but what I think makes ours so special is that we're here in Las Vegas, and our mission is to document the history of the city of Las Vegas and the region around it, and it's been such a fascinating history, and it has attracted so much attention from not just scholars, faculty, students here at UNLV, but the media, and people all around the world who are studying this phenomenon called the city of Las Vegas.
Everything in the Special Collections Library is truly special. Many of the collections are rare and one of a kind. In fact, one of the most fascinating things in Special Collections is this book, the oldest book in the library and quite possibly Las Vegas. Like many of the artifacts in Special Collections, the book is enclosed in a glass case. It was printed back in the 1780s, making it over 200 years old. There are residents of Las Vegas that have watched the city grow and lived to tell about it. Clay T. White, the director of the Special Collections Oral History Center, knows this all too well.
We wanted to do a good history of early health care in Las Vegas. So we did some research, of course, learned about the first hospital and all of that. And then we found some of those early doctors, some nurses, even a midwife from the 50s and 60s, and we interviewed them to talk about what healthcare was like, how it was to provide healthcare in a place like Las Vegas in the early days.
Although students may not check anything out, there is access to any and everything in Special Collections any and every time the library is open. Having over 2 centuries worth of history, the Special Collections Library is celebrating its 40th year anniversary. And as the city of Las Vegas continues to grow, Special Collections will have plenty more to collect and celebrate in the near future. I'm Shayla Washington for UNLV TV.
If you can sing, play an instrument, or do both at the same time, open mic night can be the perfect outlet for you. Chase Abraham leads us to the stage.
Are you a UNLV student looking for a place to show off some of your musical and vocal skills? Well, look no further than the Coffee Bean Coffee Shop, located just across the street from UNLV Student Union on Maryland Parkway. Once a month, Coffee Bean becomes the arena for a 3-hour open mic night session for UNLV students. Many talented students came out, showed off some of their skills, and had a good time doing it. Each performer was given a 2 to 3 song set, and many played everything from their personal favorite cover songs to some of their own original pieces. Michael Kershaw is a UNLV student who performed during the open mic night, and he told us about some of his musical talents and some of his musical projects.
I can play the bass, the piano, I can play a little drums, I play guitar, and then I sing. I play solo, and then I play with another person who plays guitar, and I play keys with that. And I sing, and we both sing. We do a little like coffee shop venues, stuff like that.
The next open mic night will be held at January 21st at the Coffee Bean. Louise Harris, who works with the Revel Pride Council, told us about some of the things you can look forward to at an open mic night.
Usually quite an intimate setting, which is kind of nice, gives an opportunity for students to showcase their talent as well as students to enjoy good coffee, conversation, and listen to some of the talents and music and musical stylings of some of these people who play their original music.
For UNLV TV, I'm Chase Abraham.
And that's our show for today. Don't forget to support the Running Rebels at their first exhibition game against Washburn tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the Thomas DeMack. And we'd like to take the time to remember James Bucky Buchanan, the 74-year-old defense attorney and former Nevada System Board of Regent, who passed away over the weekend. UNLV's new pool is set to open in December is named after Buchanan. I'm Brittany Lett, and I leave you with Ashley Kringen hanging out with the fellow rebels at the Student Union. Have a wonderful day and see you Thursday.
Hi, I'm Ashley Kringen, and I'm here at the Student Union. I don't know about you, but I want to know what superhero students would want to be if they could, and what powers they would want to have. Check it out. So I am here with
Michael Gobod.
I want to know what superhero would you be if you could, and what powers would you want to have?
I would be Super Beard Man, and I'd be able to grow my beard really, really fast to be able to disguise myself from crimes that I would possibly commit. So I guess I'd be a super villain, actually.
Can you give me your superpower pose?
Okay, yeah, I'd be like this, like. It'd involve like this kind of action.
Perfect.
That's the beard growing.
Just gotta,
yeah. You like
and then
that?
you could even do the mustache.
No, that's stupid.
I always liked Spider-Man. He always seemed a humble guy who had some pretty cool powers. And of his powers, I always liked the ability to climb up walls and up buildings. So yeah, I would say being able to crawl up buildings and that kind of stuff is pretty cool.
Cable, just because he has a machine, he has a blaster pistol. It's more like this. It's more like this. That's how I literally describe him as.
How?
That's how. He's just standing there with his pistol.
I guess Superman, because I could fly.
Okay, can you give me your Superman pose? What he said, I think. Nice, nice.